Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I want to present of international journal, and the title is Problems and Difficulties of Speaking that Encounter English Language Students at Al-Quds Open University, Dr. Ahmed Mahir Mahmud Al-Nakhalah, Al-Quds Open University, Gaza. The study aims at exploring the speaking difficulties encountered by language students at Al-Quds Open University. The study, moreover, aims at exploring the causes of such difficulties. The researcher used the experimental method so as to show and measure the speaking difficulties encountered by English language students at Al-Quds Open University. The researcher designed an interview to be applied on the sample of the study. Such interview will be applied for each student to investigate speaking difficulties and the causes of such difficulties. The results show and indicate there are some difficulties in the speaking of the students due to some reasons such as fear of mistake, sadness, anxiety, and lack of confidence. The researcher adopt some recommend, support, and encourage the students to speak English frequently, and he suggests carrying out more researchers and studies regarding speaking difficulties encountered by English language students. And next, since English is a foreign language in our country, most students, especially senior high school students, are not familiar with Tetracol 1995. Kevin Tetracol also said that they use English more frequent only inside the class and less frequent outside the class. Whereas students have limited time to learn English in class, and they still do not have enough encouragement to practice English outside the class in order to get familiar with English. This article will analyze the causes that make the students difficult to communicate in English and suggest some solutions that can overcome difficulties. The main goal of teaching speaking is communicative efficiency. Teaching speaking means helping learners develop their ability to interact successfully in the target language. What is speaking? Speaking is the delivery of language through the mouth. The problem of the study will answer the main question: what are the difficulties and problems that face the students of English at Al-Quds Open University in speaking skills, and what are the suitable solutions? The following sub-questions arise from main questions. 1. What is the most difficulty type that encounter the students in speaking? 2. What are the causes of speaking difficulty that face the students while they speak? 3. What are the suitable solutions for speaking difficulties? The importance of the study lies in the following points. 1. The research formulates a list of useful techniques and procedures for students' speaking skills to overcome such problem. 2. The study will upgrade the level of students' speaking skills by adopting suitable techniques and procedures for proficiency and accuracy of speaking skills. 3. The research shall highlight and focus on the causes of such difficulties and problems and tries to find suitable solutions for the same. The objective of the research, the main of the main objective of the research of speaking difficulties encountered by English language students at Al-Quds Open University are improving and developing student skill and techniques and procedures of speaking so as to enrich and assist the students' ability of speaking skills, adopting suitable speaking skill strategies to enable students to learn a wide range of speaking skills, including how to speak accurately and proficiently, and to bring and draw students to a level of practical proficiency that will enable them to be linguistically and analytically equipped to complete extent speaking skills and increasing their confidence in practicing speaking skills. Limitation of the study. The study has three limitations. 1. Limitation of time. The study was carried out and applied in summer course of the academic year 2014 until 2015. 2. Limitation of place. The study was applied and carried out in Al-Quds Open University in Gaza City branch. 3. Limitation of subject. The study will deal and discuss speaking difficulties encountered by English language students at Al-Quds Open University and what are suitable solutions. Definition of terms. Speaking. It is the action of conveying information or expressing one's thoughts and feelings. Speaking difficulties are difficulties that speaker could have when dealing with speaking skill. And next skill, the ability to do something well. Speaking skill, the ability to speak well, accurately, and proficiently. And next, speaking skill strategy, plans to solve difficulties that occur when reaching a particular speaking goal. And then next, method of the study. The researcher follow the analytical descriptive method in this study. Population, sample of study, instrument of the study, statistical method used in the study. The researcher search and analyze the interview by using SPSS program. Next, previous studies. Samira Al-Hosni, 2014. Speaking is the active use of language to express meaning, and for young learners, the spoken language is the medium through which a spoken language, a new language, is encountered, understood, practiced, and learned, rather than oral skills being simply one aspect of learning language. 2. Martin Matejcik, 2013. The thesis deals with the topic of difficulties in teaching speaking skills to adult learners. In the background capture the characteristics of adult learners together with differences in teaching them in comparison to the young are explained as well as the theory necessary for further research. And next, Zhang, Donggan 2012. This paper reports the result of a study that aimed to identify the problems with oral English skills and ASL, or English as a second language. Students at a tertiary teacher training institution in Hong Kong. And next, Duan Lin Chi 2011. This study deals with guidance for learners' improvement of speaking skills. Practice is considered an important part of language learning. 5. Magdalena Alexandrasak 2011. The article deals with the problems of teaching and learning speaking, in particular those which are most relevant in the context of developing oral skills at the advanced level of range language proficiency. And next, Dina Al-Jamal and Jidr Al-Jamal 2014. Since speaking well in English is crucial for English language literature, undergraduates, the present study aim at describing difficulties that may be encountered in an AFL setting. And comment regarding this paper, such paper deals with and discuss speaking difficulties encountered by English language students at Al-Quds Open University and what are the suitable solutions. It also shows the level of difficulty that face the students in practicing speaking skill. In addition, the study analyzes the errors committed by students while they are speaking. Moreover, the study whether such difficulty based on gender variable. At the end, such study tries to adopt suitable solution for such difficulties. Literature review. What is speaking? Teaching of speaking, language, oral language acquisition, oral language learning, factors that cause speaking difficulties to EFL learners, the nature of speaking skill, psychological factor that hinder students from speaking. A. Fear of mistake. Causes of fear of mistake. B. Shyness. Causes of shyness and possible solution to overcome shyness. C. Anxiety. Causes of anxiety. Possible solution to overcome anxiety. D. Lack of confidence. Causes of lack of confidence and possible solution to overcome lack of confidence. E. Lack of motivation. Causes of lack of motivation and possible solutions to overcome lack of motivation. Methodology, research, setting, and participant. This study was undertaken at Al-Quds Open University in Gaza branch. The participant consists of 13 fourth grade students to find out related difficulties that they face in speaking skills. Technique use of collecting data. Observation. The observations was carried out. The observation was carried out to find out students' participant errors in grammar and pronunciation and the fluency in speaking skills activity. interview. The interview was conducted to know students' participation's difficulty in grammar, pronunciation, and the fluency in speaking skill activity. Factors that hinder students from speaking and the causes of such factors as well as the solutions to overcome these factors. Answering the questions, discussion, and results. What is the most difficult type that encounter the students of English at Al-Quds Open University in speaking skills? And skills mean and skills fluency mean seven seven 72025 standard deviation 181 relative weight 70 to 50 and rank 1 grammar mean 718 standard deviation 0.095 relative weight 779 rank 2 pronunciation mean 700 standard deviation 102 relative weight 770 and 00 rank 3 total degree 21 and total degree mean 21.43 standard deviation 3.21 relative weight 71.43. And next questions, what are the levels of error that occur among students of English at Al-Quds Open University speaking skills? Fluency mean 2.75 standard deviation 1.81 relative weight 27 2750 rank 3. And next grammar mean 2.82 standard deviation 0.95 relative weight 28.21 rank 2. Pronunciation mean 3.00 standard deviation 1.02 relative weight 30.00 rank 1 total degree mean 8.57 standard deviation total degree in 3.21 and relative weight total degree 28.57. And next questions, what are the causes of speaking difficulty that face the students while they speak? 1. Students are worried about making mistakes, fearful of criticism, or simply shy. 2. Students have no motive to express themselves. 3. Learners who share the same mother tongue tend to use it because it is easier and because learners feel less exposed if they are speaking their mother tongue. 4. Many learners lack the necessary vocabulary to get their meaning across, and consequently, they cannot keep the interaction going. 5. Some learners also lack the motivation to speak English. 6. The lack of a target target language environment can be considered another problem. 7. Not allowing learners to participate in discourse can be another reason for speaking difficulties. And next questions. What are the suitable solutions of What are the suitable solutions for speaking difficulties? 1. Making the students more competent in communicating orally in English by practicing English speaking. 2. Students should avoid anxiety by encouraging them to speak fluently even if they make errors or mistakes in their speaking and not to criticize them cruelly. 3. Students must have motive to express themselves. 4. Encourage learners not to use their mother tongue. 5. Encouraging learners to read more to get high quantity of vocabulary. 6. Raising the motivation of English speaking. 7. Providing the environment which may help the students in English speaking. 8. Allowing the learners to participate in discourse which may help the students English speaking. 9. Raising the elements of self-confidence in the students. Recommendation. The first cause that makes the students difficult in speaking English is that the environment does not support the students to speak English frequently. The second solution is for the students themselves. They can share and together students can correct each other without feeling embarrassed. And 3. Lecturers should create a comfortable environment by strengthening the confidence of English language learners. 3. Lecturers should not try to correct the local errors of students when they students privately to eliminate any embarrassment. 5. Lecturers should not insist on the errors of the students while they are speaking. 6. Lecturers should create a suitable and friendly environment while they are speaking. 7. The lecturers should encourage all students to speak with them in English. The researcher suggested carrying out more studies and research about speaking difficulties encountered by English language students. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.